from the Pro Rock House of Worship. And we are here today doing comedy confessions. That's right, the sinfully funny with the biggest sinners of them all, the comedians. And today we have with ourselves Madeline Cahill. Madeline, tell us a little bit about yourself and your comedy.
Hey, John. Okay, I started comedy when I was 20 years old, and I've been doing it off and on for a couple of years. I'm a writer, so I write a lot of stuff. And
enjoy the comedy, do you?
Yeah. I started writing like issues for Men's Health magazine. That was how I got my intro to comedy. I lied and said I was a man, and they didn't question that hard. So.
What did you have a pen name? I mean, you know, like.
No, I just went by Maddie. It actually really works.
It really works. That's really good. That's good.
And they didn't question it with the voice and everything. They just kind of let it go, you know?
Yeah. Okay. Well, anything for a job, right? Got to get a job going.
You have no idea, Father. Yeah.
I don't know if I want to know. Hallelujah. So you're here today to confess a sin. And you're so young to have sins, but, you know, let's let it go. Let's see where the sins are going.
That's who makes them, the young, right?
Young?
I would say my biggest quarantine sin is my Amazon delivery frequency. Me getting packages from Amazon, which happens, about 5 or 6 times a day.
5 or 6 times a day?
Yeah.
Whoa.
I will be shocked if we don't get a delivery while I'm sitting here.
So is it the bigger sin that you're getting the Amazon deliveries, or maybe potentially what you're getting, or is it that the credit card that you're using is kind of dwindling or running up a bill so hard? Which is the sin that you're worried about the most here? Because I've got to figure out how to solve this problem.
That's fair. There's a lot of different angles. I was a little bit worried about the cultural impact, there's like a lot going on with Amazon, and we try to buy as consciously as possible. But now that I say it, the card that I'm buying the stuff with, I don't even think is my credit card. So is that another sin? Is that like a double? Can I just tack that on the end of that one?
I don't know. We could look at that one too, because do you have permission to use that card? You know?
No, definitely no. Explicit non-permission, but I do it anyway.
It's a non-permission, but you do it anyway. Well, it depends on whose card it is and how much money it has on it. And, they could be looking at it as philanthropy. And,
If they're not noticing, is it not a sin? Is that what you're telling me?
That's what I'm kind of saying, I mean,
I respect that.
If you don't get caught, who's going to say, what's going to happen there,
Yeah, no, that's
and if you do get
yeah, for sure.
And if you do get caught, you better start using that name Maddie on a few more men's magazines. Hallelujah. So I'm kind of curious, what kind of stuff are we buying? Are we buying essentials for the house, or is it
pretty much anything that I want? So I've bought a tree, I bought some jewelry, I bought a duvet cover and a new duvet. I bought a rack. I bought a guitar, another TV.
A tree. You actually bought a tree from Amazon.
Yeah, it's a really big tree. It's really nice.
A big tree.
I don't regret that one.
Is it a potted tree that's for the house? Or
I bought a pot, and then I bought soil, and then I bought the tree.
Yeah.
And then I potted it, and it's huge.
So it's not like one of them little miniature Ginsu tree or
whatever. No, this one's a 8-footer.
An 8-footer. Can it dub as a Christmas tree? Because then it would be kind of economical that you bought it, Or is it not really Christmas?
It could. It would have to be a Christmas ficus, but I could,
Hey, a Christmas ficus.
A Christmas tree leaves a lot of room for interpretation,
Christmas ficus. Yeah, hey. But then again, I don't know. Christmas ficus. So are you because I've got to figure out a way to make this all right? Because that's what I do, right? I mean, I take no matter what the sin is, and we fix it. We have to fix it. I'm going to fix it for you.
Fix it for me so I don't have to work on myself, please.
Is all of the stuff actually for you? I mean, do you give some of it to other people that you're living with, other friends? No,
most of it's for me. Most of it's me being greedy and lazy.
And lazy.
Sloth, gluttony. Assholishness. I feel like that's gotta be
you're just racking them sins up. You're making my job harder and harder here, man. I don't know what I'm gonna do. All right.
No, probably greed. It's probably me being greedy. I like all the nice stuff, and I like it all to myself, like a little jewel hoarder.
Like, what's your favorite music? Who's your favorite musician? Who's your favorite rock and roll person? Who's
Freddie Mercury. Does that count? Can I do that?
Freddie Mercury?
Yeah.
Yeah, Queen.
I'm a big Queen person. I know that's super cheesy, but I am.
No, Queen. That was actually a good movie. Did you watch the movie?
I did not know.
You haven't. You're a big Queen person, and you haven't watched Bohemian Rhapsody. Oh man, that was actually a good movie. We got to figure out how to absolve you of these sins. You know, I still can't get over the tree thing. Like, why you would want this 8-foot tree in your house all the time.
The guy who delivered it was so confused. He was like, "Yeah, it was too big to be delivered. Like, it really should have." Whatever.
Hey, they sell it on Amazon. They say they deliver anything.
They managed. You know? They figured it out.
You know, I've been talking to my buddy Santa Claus, and he been telling me he's thinking about using Amazon's delivery service for presents next year. But, you know.
We already know Santa Claus is accustomed to, you know, particular methods.
Methods of
making his toys.
Making his toys? Uh-oh.
We're coming for Santa Claus next. Santa Claus is canceled.
Uh-oh.
I'm just kidding.
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
Santa Claus, there's a new movement coming on, anti-Santa.
There is. The crusade against Christmas.
Hallelujah. Here's what we're gonna do, right? We're gonna figure out. We gotta figure out some way for you to absolve yourself, right? So you live in an apartment building. You on the first floor, second floor?
I live in an apartment building.
What floor are you on?
1.
You're on the first floor. So walking over to the window, open it up, and yelling out, people just think you're gonna yell at them, and they might throw stones or something at you, you know?
Yeah, the kids downstairs are feisty though. They'll yell back. They don't really care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, maybe we can do this. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna have you walk over to the window, right?
Yeah.
And we're gonna open up the window, and you're gonna yell out the window, right? You're gonna yell out the window. You're gonna yell out, "I'm addicted to Amazon, and I gotta let it go. So now we are gonna rock you." Can you do that?
So now we're gonna rock you?
Yeah, Queen.
Yeah,
you know,
we
will rock
you.
Come on, do this with.
Hey,
let's do a little chant. Like, we will. Can you do that? Come on, do it with me. Come on, do it.
Yeah. We will rock you.
See, that song's even kind of fitting, right? Because, buddy, you're a poor man, and that's where you're going to be if you keep spending that money on Amazon. So,
that's true. I am a poor man. Yeah.
You know, you got to get rid of that. You got to get rid of that Amazon habit. Are you opening up the window now? You're going to do me the window thing for me now? Can you do it? Oh man, what's with the? We need to. Next time you order from Amazon, get some oil. There's some WD-40 there.
All right. Well, that'll be my next Amazon purchase, and then after that, I'll stop.
All right.
I am Amazon. Will you rock and roll with me? Right? Was that supposed to say?
We will rock you. Come on now.
We will rock you. Rock you. We will rock you.
All right. See,
there's even nobody there. Come on.
There's nobody there. You gotta wait for people to come. You know.
I know.
So here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna do that about 3 or 4 times, and everything will be good. And then you're gonna cut up the credit card.
And then I'm gonna cut up the credit card. That I can do.
Well, maybe I wouldn't cut it up, but I'd hide it. Because what if you do need it for real, you know?
Freeze it in a block of ice. Got it.
Yeah, freezing the block ice. So if you need it, you'll be like, give me that ice. So do you feel any better yet?
I really do. I feel a little bit lighter. I feel like tomorrow I can take on a day that's Amazon-less.
And hopefully for you, nobody whose credit card that is listening to the confessions.
Hopefully nobody whose credit card it is listening to me right now.
All right. Well, we thank you for coming by, Comedy Confessions. We hope you.
Thank you for having me.
Keep writing. Keep doing that comedy. It's all good.
And keep lying to men for sure.
And keep lying to men for sure. That's the next confession. We got to deal with that one next. The lying. I don't know. All right. Let's thank everybody, Madeline Cahill, for coming out tonight.
Thank you so much for having me.
And yell out the window. Don't forget. 3, 4 times.
I will not. I promise.
All right.